to our afternoon yoga session in class. Just go ahead and sit in Sahana or easy pose. Your breath will be natural and easy. Roll your shoulders back, drop down and away from your ears. Chest lifted, chin also aligned with your chest. Hips or your sit bones can be grounded, or if you want to use a block to raise, go ahead and use a block. Legs crossed, one side or the other, your choice. Arms could be at heart central, or just resting on your knees, palms up, asking for gratitude, and go ahead and set your intentions. Spine will be lifted, eyes closed ever so softly, or if you want to keep them open, just keep them slightly open and just gaze at the front of your nose and just breathe easily. As you're sitting here and as we get ready for our practice, the word yoga comes from the Sanskrit root word yug, which literally means in yoke or unite. This union is not referring to your fingers touching your toes or your nose reaching your knees. It's also not referring to the union of your mind and body, although this is commonly repeated within the yoga community. The union that the word yoga is referring to is that of united individual consequences or individual experiences of reality with divine consequences, or the essence truth as perceived, when we quiet our five senses and reconnect with the Supreme Self within. The yoga philosophy is one of the 6 branches of the Vedas, which are considered to be one of the world's oldest scriptures. So just go ahead and continue doing some normal breathing before we go set our practice going. Just remember to keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. If you're on a block, let's go ahead and remove the block and come down into onto our backs. When we're onto our backs, we'll go ahead and raise our right leg and keep our left leg grounded onto the ground. As we begin this, we'll slowly raise our right leg up, and then slowly, as we exhale, lower our leg back down. We'll inhale, raise our right leg up to 90 degrees, and then we'll slowly lower it and exhale the leg down. We'll do this one more time. Slowly raise the right leg up, and then we'll slowly lower the right leg down as we exhale. And let's go ahead and switch. Right leg will be extended. Left leg will be coming up into 90 degrees. We'll inhale, leg raises up. Exhale, leg will come down to the ground. Again, leg will come up. Inhale. Exhale, your leg will come down to the ground. Inhale, your left leg comes up. Exhale, the leg comes down to the ground. As we're on our back, we'll now get into our pose of the chakra Prasarana, or from our back on our posture, we'll take our right leg and we'll just start going in circles with our right leg, clockwise, just doing circles to start loosening up the hips. So we'll just go 4 circles around clockwise, and then we'll do 4 circles counterclockwise. So your left leg will stay grounded, the right leg will come up, every about 20 degrees or just a foot off the ground, and you're just going to do some circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then counter. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we'll rest our left leg, rest our right leg, raise our left leg, and do the same. We'll go around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. When we come back, we'll go counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, and one last time. 4. And we'll come down to Savasana real quick. Remember to keep inhale, nice natural breaths. Inhale, exhale. As you're in the Savasana, keep our left leg grounded. Right leg pull into the chest, and pull that leg up into your chest as much as you can. And then we're just going to switch. Right leg will come out, left leg will come in, and nice stretch, kind of like a bicycling. We'll switch, pull the right leg in, switch. Just remember, keep breathing in, nice inhale, exhale. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. One more on each side. As you're holding your right leg, airplane, your arms out to the side, take your left hand outside over your right knee in a spinal twist. Engage over to your right side. Different modifications. If you have a block, you can use the block to put under your knee, bring the ground closer to you, stand it up if you like. Also modifications. If you have the flexibility already, peace fingers to your toe and really stretch that leg out to your left hand. Come back to the center. Release that right leg down. Left leg comes up. Again, go to the other side. Right hand outside. Left hand airplane out. Spinal twist to the other side. Again, the modifications or options. Take your block. Bring the ground closer to your knee. Stand it up, lay it down on the sides, however you like. And also, if you want additional stretch, peace fingers to your toe, and really take your foot to your right hand. Come back, pull your both hands underneath your knees, give yourself a nice big old hug, and just start rolling back and forth. Then rock and roll a few times, and we're going to rock and roll all the way up to child's pose. However you want to get there is really up to you. So from child's pose, if you want to go wide leg, narrow knees, that's your decision. If you go wide leg, toes, well, your big toes will be touching, arms straight out, forehead to the ground. And take some nice deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. From child's pose, We will come up into all fours into tabletop. From tabletop, wrists and hands will be directly underneath your shoulders, knees directly under your hips. Your feet can be either shoelaces down, or you can curl your toes if you like. Your decision on how you want to do your toes. So for cat-cow, we'll inhale into cow, and then we'll exhale into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale, cow, and exhale into cat. Come back to neutral spine. From here, we will pop up into down dog. Curl your toes into down dog. Here. Hands starfish wide. Feet, you can get your heels to the ground. Move them closer to you if you need to. Just start stepping the dog out. Bend your knees. We're just getting started. Legs may not be warmed up. And from here, let's go ahead and keep your left foot down, right foot up into the three-leg dog. And let's go ahead and raise that down. Pedal that back out. Right foot down, left leg up, and three-leg dog here. Just a nice little stretch in each leg. And then back down. From here, we'll go to a high plank. High plank again. Legs not bent. If you need to modify, you can take your knees to the ground for the plank. Hands are still starfish. They're still directly underneath your shoulders. And use the power to push the earth away as your body is in the air. No sagging, just make sure your midsection is up and you have it up in the air. Go back to downward dog. And then go back into plank. One more time, down dog. And then back into plank. From plank, we'll walk our left, go back to down dog, and then we'll slowly walk, take our feet to our hands, to standing forward fold, or Uttanasana at the top of your mat. Hands, your choice. You can grab out opposite elbows, go behind your legs. They can just hang, grab your toes. Want to try and keep your knees as straight as possible on your inhale. You can do a slight bend on the exhale. Try and straighten the knees out as much as possible on each exhale. So inhale, slight bend. Exhale. Try and straighten the knees. Chest comes over your quads, over your thighs as you try to reach your head to your knees. If you can. Some of us can't. I cannot. Again, inhale, slight bend. Exhale, pull you closer. And here we'll do an upward forward, hands on the knees. We'll do inhale, exhale, forward fold. Couple more. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. One last time. Inhale, half flat back. Exhale, forward fold. From here, slowly come up one vertebra at a time. Circle the sun. And for we'll go through a couple rounds of Sunsaha A. So from here, again, come up, down to the ground. Inhale, forward, flat back, and then hop back into plank to chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra. Down dog. Step up, look between your feet, step up. Again, half flat back, forward fold, and come on up. Hands to heart central. Again, circle of the sun, hands to heart central, all the way down, flat back, and then do the flow. High plank, low plank, up dog or cobra, to down dog, look between your hands, hop up, forward fold, flat back, half up, back down, and circle the sun, hands to heart central, and just catch your breath real quick. From here, we'll go through a sun salutation B. Go through 2 rounds. So from heart central, we'll come to the chair. Heads between your biceps, on your heels. Toes are not engaged to the ground. You should be able to wiggle your toes. So from chair, we'll go forward fold. Inhale, flat back, and then hop back into high line, and down to low, cobra, or up dog, down dog, right foot, forward lunge, cartwheel the hands back, again, plank, down, up dog or cobra, again, down dog, look between your hands, step up or float, half back, forward fold, back to chair. Again, on your heels, butts down, sitting back, arms forward if you can, head between the biceps, like you're just holding the beach ball between your hands. And then stand. One more time, into mountain pose. Again, back to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. And then down, jump back or into down, inhale. Up dog, cobra. Exhale, down dog. This time, left foot. Press the line. Hands come down, again, down, up dog, cobra, exhale, down dog, look between your hands, step, float, jump, however you want to get there, top of your mat, inhale, half flat back, exhale, forward fold, back to chair, and back to mountain. If you need a drink anytime, please go ahead and get a drink as you need it. So for mountain pose, left foot out, we'll come into warrior 2. Right foot back 90 degrees. Knee doesn't go past the foot. Strong on the back leg. And really get into that front knee. Arms straight ahead and back. You should be able to look in front of your hands as it goes straight in front of you. We'll reverse the warrior. Right hand goes down. Your right leg, left hand comes up. Really open that chest if you can. Make the heart towards the sun, towards the sky. Come back to warrior two. From here, we'll come to extended triangle. Left hand down to right, left ankle, right hand up. If you want to bind, take it behind. If you really want to bind, take the left hand and go around to where they connect. Your choice, your options, it's your practice. So from here, we're gonna try and go into warrior three. So bring our hands forward, release up into warrior three, and strong left arm, or sorry, strong left leg, arms forward, be thunderbolted, airplane, however you want, in the front, your call. And from here, come to Tadasana or mountain pose before we go to the other side. Forward fold, flat back, and let's go for a flow. Hop back into high plank, low plank, cobra, up dog, and then down dog. Look between your hands, hop up, into mountain pose. Now for the other side. Left leg comes back, right leg same way, knee stays above the foot, left foot 90-degree angle towards the mirror, really get low, right hand comes forward, left hand comes back. You should be able to look right over your right fingers, or your right middle finger. Really get low in that if you need to. We'll reverse the warrior, left hand down the left leg, right hand comes up, and really open up so the heart goes towards the sun, to the skies. Again, back to warrior two. Extended triangle, right hand into the right knee, left hand up. Again, you can wind it behind, right hand can come under so they reach, or you can just hang out here with me into the regular extended triangle. From here again, we're gonna release up into warrior three. So have a good base on that front foot, and we're just gonna power up with the balance into warrior three. Again, hands forward, airplane, thunderbolt, heart central, wherever you want them. Just make sure your back is flat, this front leg is strong, and you're just looking forward. Find something on the ground, use it for balance. That way you're not wiggly waggling all over the place. So from warrior three, left leg meets the right, forward fold, halfway, flat back, and let's go for another flow. Hop down to high plank, low plank, up dog, cobra, and then down dog. From down dog, take your left foot, and we're going to come into runner's lunge. Hands will square the foot to a nice high runner's lunge. If needed, come down to your knee. That's just an option, modification if you need it. But from runner's lunge, we're going to revolve the twist. So from here, right hand stays down, left arm comes up. If you need to, you can use the block, bring this up, and left arm comes up. Try and have a straight line from your left index finger all the way down to your right index finger, if you can. So from there, if you had your block, just set it aside. Right hand's down. Bring your left hand down to the ground. We're going to take our left foot and send it back into side plank. Option here, foot on the ground. Raise that left foot. Left hand goes forward. Or if you're up high, just make sure you're lifting up and you're not down, sagging. If you're going to do that, put your leg down to accommodate that. So from here, we'll come back around to high plank. And we're going to go to the other side. Left foot. Oops, sorry. Right foot comes through. If you were using your block, put the block on the other side and turn and twist. Again, right hand goes up. If you need to use the block, you can, or just use the ground. Your call. Just going to get a good nice twist. If you are using the block, set it aside. Both hands come to the ground. Kick that right foot back into side plank. Again, if you're stronger on one side than the other, you may be. You need to put that leg down. Raise that right foot. Right hand comes up above towards the front of the class. Then bring that other hand down, come back to high plank, and then we'll go for another flow. High plank, low plank, up dog or cobra, and then down dog. Take a quick breather. Remember, inhale, exhale through the mouth. Okay, from here, look between your hands, hop, float, jump, skip, however you want to get there. Come to the top of your mat, into mountain pose. From mountain pose, we'll start, put all the weight on your left foot, take your right foot, and we'll come into tree. If your tree is just here, a kickstand, that's all it is. If you want to take it up to your calf, just don't put it on the joint of the knee. If you want to do locust, it'll be up in the crevice of your hip, or you can take your foot and put it inside of your thigh. Your call, whichever you're most comfortable with. Your limbs can be down to the side, can be heart central. Let them flow in the wind if you want. Find something on the ground to help you with your balance. Now, if you really want to try your balance, close your eyes and see how well you do. So from here, bring your knee out front, grab both hands on your knee, and then you're going to take your right hand, right knee, go sideways, left hand, go to the side. If you want, and you have the flexibility, Take your peace fingers to your toe and extend your right foot straight out. If not, just hang out here. Find something on the ground to help you with your balance. Come back, foot, leg in the front. Go ahead and release. And we'll do the other side. Sturdy foot, right foot down. Kickstand that foot, left foot up if you want, just keep it there. Or go to your calf, just not on your knee. Inner thigh, lotus all the way up, your call. If you did last time, if your limbs were in the wind, do something different with your hands this time. Maybe put them on your back, or not thunderbolt, but just keep them to your side, heart central. Just do something different with your hands this time. Just remember to keep breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, go ahead and release your hands wherever they may be. Leg come in the front, knee up high, both hands to it. Then release the right hand. Left hand pulls the knee to the side, right hand out to the other side. You lose your balance like me, just jump back into it. Your practice, it's all how you want to do it. Go ahead and release. Feet back down together. And forward fold. One last flow. Do flat back, then jump back. However you want to do. High plank, low plank, up dog, cobra, and then down dog. From down dog, it's just going to go down to our knees. And we'll go into camel. From camel, hands, put them back in your imaginary hip pockets if you have them, or you can take them all the way down to your heels if you want. Put them in your hip pocket and just lean back. Look up to the sky. Open up that throat chakra. And then to counter that, come down to puppy pose. From here, get drinks of water if you like. But we're hop up into the yogi squat. Yogi squat can be feet on the outside or up to the outsides of your mat. Heels, try and keep your heels on the ground. And we're just gonna slowly go down into yogi squat. Keep your back straight. If you're leaning forward, use a block if you need to help with the yogi squat. It'll help you keep your back flat and you can keep working on getting your back straight. Hands are central. From here, we're just going to do a couple. We're going to come up and then down, back into yogi squat. Go up and then down, back into yogi squat. Very good. So from here, just go ahead and have a seat. Legs out front, simple forward fold. If you're ultra flexible, you can put the block in front of your foot, use it for the extra flexibility. Try, if you need to bend your knee some, you can. And we're just gonna go up high and forward fold to your feet. Stay for a count of 3, 2, and 1. Come back up and bring your feet in to like bound angle, but we'll go into butterfly. If your butterfly is here, or the feet are out wide or a little farther front, that's fine. If you need to sit on the block to help with your position, go ahead and do it. It helps me. Feet are in, grasp your feet, your toes, and we're just gonna fly like a butterfly. Just pulsate your legs up and down, about 6 times up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then just hold and just do a good nice forward fold. From here in the butterfly, arms, you can reach out front if you like. You can keep holding on to your toes if you want. Just forward. You're trying to get your chest close enough to your feet if you can, or your belly to your feet. Just get a nice forward fold. Come out, slowly rose up, feet come back out, and one more time. Arms up, and forward fold, one last time. We'll come out of that, sit back up, and slowly, we're gonna come down to our backs. And we'll just slowly, 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 if you can. From here, the different options are, you can go into bridge, or you can go into full wheel. If you have full wheel in your practice, you can go for it. Feet will be close to your butt, hands up by your ears, and you just push up. If you don't have that, and you're just going for bridge, feet still close to your butt, hands down to your heels, and you just shoulders, flex, or push your shoulders in and push up as high as you can. And grab your heels if you can. It's a nice bridge. We'll slowly come down. And we'll go again, back into bridge or full wheel. Your call, it's your option, whatever you're comfortable with. Go ahead and release, back down, one more time. And this will be the best one that you've done all day, maybe all week, and maybe ever. You ready? Inhale, exhale, into the back, into your bridge or your full wheel, and then come down back down. Very good. If you have your block, and if you want to use it, you don't have to, but we'll come into waterfall, put it at the base of your back, and feet just come on up. If you want to use the wall, use the wall. If you're close enough to it, go ahead and use the wall. Probably one of the best things to do at the end of the night is waterfall. Let everything just drain from your feet that we've been on all day. Just come back onto our body. If you have shoulder stand in your practice, go ahead and go in the shoulder stand. Just remember that you need to stay on your shoulders and not your throat. Then from shoulder stand, if you have plow in your practice, go ahead and go into plow. Just remember, don't close up your throat as much as possible. And then if you want to do dead man pose, knees come to the side of your head, onto the ground, into dead man's pose. If you're in waterfall, just hang out in waterfall. You can put your arms up above your head too. Let everything flow, get the blood flowing back from your fingers, back into where they need to go. If you're in a dead man, into plow, or to shoulder stand, let's come back into waterfall. And if you were into this poses, to counter that, we'll go into fish. To fish, feet come straight out, be on your back, hands go up on your butt, lift up your chest, and look back at the wall to open up your throat into fish. Lay your back down, slide your hands out. And the last two options for pigeon, if you want to take it from your back, your left foot will go on top of your right knee, right foot goes up and pull underneath. If you want to go from the front, go from down dog, left foot up, bring it through, into pigeon. Options here, you can say proud pigeon, stay up high. You can come down to forearms, you can take it all the way down. Just stay in pigeon for about 8 breaths. From here, if you're on your back, just switch your legs. If you're on the front, slowly come up, hands underneath your shoulder, kick that leg back, come back into down dog. I always take that back up to 3-leg dog, release it down, take your right foot up into 3-leg dog. 3-leg down dog, come up through, rotate into pigeon. Again, if you just want to stay up high, stay up high. Take it down your forearms, take it all the way down. Your call, however you want to do it, your decision, whatever you're most comfortable with. Another 6 breaths. On your back, go ahead. You can go ahead and get into your final savasana. However you want. Heads, if you can, make it a little easier. Heads towards the center, feet towards the wall. If you're on top, come out of your pigeon. Take that 3-leg down dog again. Back down. Come down to your knees and get into the final savasana. However you like at that point. While you're getting into this final savasana, we'll go get your cool washcloth. washcloths on your head. So quick, not quick, but some pranayama. Take some nice deep inhalations for a count of 6. So inhale for a count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Take another sip. Exhale for a count of 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, take an inhale. Move 1, move 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Hold. Take another sip. Then release through the mouth for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go back to normal breathing. As you're laying on your mat in Dandasana, stretching the legs out completely, keeping your spine straight. We just did a few breaths. Bring your hands to your thighs or out to the side, however you want to do to just now calm your breath. Spread your legs apart, about hip distance apart, and relax the other feet on the floor by pointing the toes upwards and inwards to start. Bring the arms on the floor, keeping them away from the body. Stretch out palms facing upwards to take acceptance. Now close your eyes. It's kind of hard to already close with the cool washcloth on top, but if you haven't had them open, go ahead and close your eyes. Bring the chin down a bit, relax the entire body. By loosening it completely, don't move any part of the body and keep the eyes calm. The tongue relax. If it's the top of your mouth, just let it go. Let the tongue relax. The jaws relax. The teeth all relax within the mouth close. And the throat clear. Just nice, easy breaths. Begin the breathing process and take the mind slowly away from the lower body to the upper body. Just inhale slowly and begin to take the mind to the tip of the toes, inner soles, ankle joints, calf muscles, back of the knees, hamstring muscles, outer thigh muscles, going down to the kneecaps, down to the shin bones, ankle joints, back to the toes. Just relax now the entire leg with a slow exhalation. There should be no movement in the legs now, and completely detach your mind away from your legs. And begin with the arms. Take the mind away to the tips of the fingers, moving inwards, the palms, wrist joints, inner forearms, inner elbow, upper arm, biceps, triceps, muscles, outer elbow, outer forearm, back to the wrist, and back to the tips of the fingers. Relax now the entire arm, and slow exhalation. Bring the mind back now to the back of the neck, moving upwards to the back of the head, crown of the head, forehead, the entire facial muscles, the eyeballs, the mouth, the tongue, the teeth, the jaws, and the chin. Relax now the entire face and the head, and calm the eyes completely without bringing movement to the eyeballs. Taking the mind to the throat. Take a few deep breaths here through the nostrils and feel the coolness moving from them, not in here, feel the heatness moving from the mouth down to the throat and the chest, and hold the breath for a few seconds like we did. And exhale slowly without any noise, relaxing the mind and eyes. Continue this for about 6 more breaths. And feel the soothing energy when you inhale and exhale. Now take your mind to the chest, the ribs, the entire abdomen, going down to the pelvic area and to the inner thighs. Relax the entire upper body now with slow exhalation. the sides of the upper legs, the hip joint moving inwards to the lower back, then slowly upwards to the middle back, the shoulder blades, in between the shoulder blades, the upper back and the shoulders, and finally a place where the shoulder and the neck meet. Relax the entire body now completely and stay detached from the body. Move all the energy to the tip of the nostril and watch the inflow and outflow of this energy and this awareness, the body, and slowly begin to relax. Now, the entire body is put to comfort, and watch the mind now. If the mind wanders, give it a few breaths and pause for a few breaths and exhale slowly. Never mind if you fall asleep. I've fallen asleep in here before. This will be overcome with practice. Stay here till the entire body feels relaxed first, and then taking the focus to the mind and the thoughts. Bring it under control and with slow exhalations. Be careful, for the wonderful thing is that the body is not and never will be a machine, no matter how much we treat it as such. And therefore, body movement is not and never will be mechanical, as it always and never expressive, simply because it is human. Thank you for practicing with me. As always, it's my honor to guide you. The light and the darkness in me honors the light and darkness in you. Hands to heart central, and namaste. Thank you. Have a good day. Hope to see you back.